National League, who can emulate York City and Rochdale this season? Published it is 104 days since the National League's regular season concluded with one of the most dramatic finishes to an English league season. The top two, Rochdale and York City, met with the title and sole automatic promotion spot still on the line. An afternoon oozing with tension ended with both sides exchanging goals deep into injury time as first Dale, and then the Minstermen were left celebrating and holding the trophy. The National League provided one of the stories for many a year, with a moment to go alongside those created by Michael Thomas and Sergio Aguero in the annals of the most dramatic climaxes to a league campaign. Now, with the 24 teams of the National League ready and raring to go on Saturday to kick off their 2026-27 campaign, how can it possibly top last season's drama?
So why is everyone suddenly talking about GLP-1?
It's the hormone that helps control cravings, blood sugar, and appetite. Basically, it tells your brain you're full.
Most GLP-1 supplements out there are actually cinnamon or turmeric in a capsule,
Which don't actually support GLP-1.
Edavita GLP-1 is different. It's the first capsule with Akkermansia, a gut bacteria linked to GLP-1 release.
Plus, berberine, green tea, grapeseed, hibiscus, and prebiotics to feed the good bacteria.
Scan the QR code now or visit grabdeal.us/7 to explore the details.
Rochdale eventually secured the second promotion spot at Wembley in the playoff final, after coming from 2 goals down to equalize in injury time, and then beat Boreham Wood on penalties in another drama-filled afternoon. With the undoubted 2 best sides having departed, it will leave plenty of others fancying their chances of promotion to the EFL. In other leagues and other seasons, a total of 95 points would have been enough for Carlisle United to claim promotion. But against very stiff competition, they came up short in the regular season in finishing third, and then in the playoffs with a disappointing home loss to Boreham Wood. Mark Hughes could not restore them to League Two at the first attempt, and so they begin an unprecedented second consecutive term at this level. The Wales legend departed Brunton Park this summer, with Rob Elliott making a journey first made famous by Roman Emperor Hadrian in coming across from Gateshead. Elliott is under no illusions about what is expected from Carlisle this season promotion, preferably of the automatic variety. Former Newcastle United goalkeeper Elliott has been replaced on Tyneside by ex-Sunderland man Lee Cattermole, who will cut his managerial teeth with the heed. As Carlisle try to return to where they believe they belong, Boreham Wood are chasing new territory. But as Luke Garrard's side showed last term in being seconds away from League Two, they are an excellent footballing side. Winger Abdul Malik is being coveted by clubs higher up the pyramid, while in centre-half Chris Bush and forward Matt Rush, they have 2 more of the standout players in the division. XCFL clubs out to do better Southend United's past 2 seasons have both ended at Wembley, with playoff defeat to Oldham Athletic in 2025 and FA Trophy glory over Wealdstone almost 3 months ago. They are used to drama in Essex, but club legend Kevin Maher has departed the managerial hot seat to be replaced by ex-Newcastle and England midfielder Kieran Dyer for his first full-time manager-head coach position. The fact that the Shrimpers dispensed with Maher only 2 days after that Wembley success suggests that a 6th-placed finish, albeit 27 points behind champions York, was not good enough for a club averaging a league-best attendance of 8,103, so Dyer will need to hit the ground running. As Southend begin their 6th season at this level since EFL relegation, it is a 4th for Hartlepool United. The previous 3 have been the height of mediocrity in terms of finishes, 12th, 11th, 9th, but there is genuine optimism for the new season. After a long sought-after takeover by American Landon Smith in January, Pools have appointed Lee Clark as manager and have busily brought in proven National League performers as they aim to challenge for the playoff places and higher. Forest Green Rovers have been playoff losers for the past 2 seasons, and Robbie Savage will again bring his color to the touchline as he looks to build on a solid first campaign at the club, finishing 7th last season. Scunthorpe United showed they are going in the right direction again in claiming 5th place after promotion back from National League North. Those two clubs will expect to be in the mix again come April. National League new managers head coaches Aldershot, Scott Davies Barrow, Adam Murray Carlisle, Rob Elliott Eastleigh, Matt Gray Gateshead, Lee Cattermole Halifax, John McGrath Hartlepool, Lee Clark Kidderminster, Paul Watton Southend, Kieran Dyer Woking. Position vacant old and new faces thrown together Barrow and Harrogate Town were promoted together from the National League in 2020 and, in a remarkable act of symmetry, have each returned after a 6-year stay in League Two, during which time neither side ever convinced that they were there for good. Harrogate go again under manager Simon Weaver, while it has been all change at Barrow after a truly dreadful season in which they went through 5 bosses and propped up the 92 Premier League and EFL clubs. Adam Murray was recruited by Barrow after winning promotion with Kidderminster Harriers and tasked with rebuilding and restoring pride at Halker Street. The club has changed colors to mark its 125th anniversary and is keen to bring positivity back after a difficult couple of years. National League North duo Fylde and Kidderminster are back at this level after 1 and 2 seasons away, respectively, but this is completely new territory for Worthing and Hornchurch as they prepare for their first season of 5th-tier football. They will be new opponents for many, and that unknown quantity could take them far. While in Adam Hinchelwood, Worthing have a boss who guided York to 2nd spot and 96 points in April 2025 only to miss out in the National League playoffs. Worthing and Hornchurch may be newcomers, but at least they have stability. That cannot be said for regulars Woking, who parted company with Jermaine Defoe a fortnight ago. They are still without a permanent boss after a messy saga involving the former England striker, who left after 4 months and described the experience as eye-opening. It may be the 5th tier and away from the spotlight, but it does not mean it cannot throw up plenty of its own soap operas and melodramas. 2. Not 3 Up for now. The National League's 3 Up campaign remains ongoing, and the events of last season demonstrated lots of footballing merit as to why the league deserves a 3rd promotion spot up to League Two, even if genuine questions remain about financial regulations and restrictions. Instead, it remains a hot topic of discussion with only 2 promotion spots on offer. The average number of points to win the league and the only automatic promotion spot over the past 5 seasons has been 102.6, demanding high standards, while in the past 4 seasons, the highest-placed team not to go up has then won the league 12 months later. The playoffs will again feature teams placed between 2nd and 7th, with 2 eliminators and 2 semifinals, all over 1 leg, with the winner of the playoff final at Wembley securing the 2nd promotion spot. And whichever 2 teams will be celebrating promotion next spring, it will have been a campaign to savor following a 9-month slog. Long-haul coach travel. The National League may have lost the Cornish outpost of Truro City this season and the European-esque road trips down the A38 to the southwest tip of England, but the geographical slog remains. With clubs as far apart as Carlisle in the far northwest, Gateshead in the northeast and Eastleigh, and Worthing in the far south, every team will encounter plenty of Friday afternoons and the early hours of Wednesday and Thursday mornings, sampling the delights of the motorway network. Just for good measure, the season kicks off this weekend with 5 clubs embarking on epic round trips of over 400 miles. Worthing are making the longest journey of the entire season, a whopping 744 miles round trip up to the edge of Scotland as they travel to Brunton Park to face Carlisle. The opening day will therefore offer the Rebels a sample of exactly what footballing and logistical challenges are needed to succeed in the grueling National League. Related topics: Football National League, Barrow Carlisle United, Hartlepool United, Gateshead, AFC Fylde Altrincham Yeovil Town, Forest Green Rovers, Harrogate Town, FC Halifax Town, Scunthorpe United, Boston United, Tamworth Kidderminster Harriers, Solihull Moors, Eastleigh Worthing Aldershot Town Hornchurch, Southend United Boreham Wood Woking, Sutton United Wealdstone.